Hello everybody and welcome. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Stephanie and today we're going to be doing a 15-minute good morning power yoga flow. So getting your body moving, waking everything up and giving you a little bit of power to carry with you through your day. Now I'm coming to you a little bit early just so we can settle in the space first. So I have a block today I'm using as one of my props. Not necessary at all. I like to use it to sit on it and for when I'm doing some twists, but other than that, it's totally not needed. All you need is your mat underneath you. In addition to that, just beginning to settle in the space right now. Letting go of all the external distractions and coming onto your mat and into your body. Let's take the next few minutes to just find our longest, deepest breaths. Filling up the belly, feeling it expand, feeling the chest rise on the inhale. Notice the chest descend on the exhale and the belly draw in. I always like to take a little bit of extra time before class to really kind of find that inner connection, the connection with ourselves, the connection with our breath. Breath and body awareness is such an important factor in yoga, in any yoga practice. So just taking a few minutes beforehand to mentally prepare for that, to set yourself up for that, it's something you can carry with you for the next 15 minutes. So continue breathing. Imagine it's like your first sip of coffee in the morning, just savoring every last sip of air. It's giving you just as much energy as that caffeine does, just breathing, letting that oxygen circulate. Find length in your spine as you inhale. Feel the breath rise all the way up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, feel this downward current of gravity pulling you down, letting the knees soften, allowing the tailbone to anchor down. Let your shoulders feel heavy as they fall away from the ears, but the crown still lifts up. Feeling this full expansion of the spine. Relax through your jaw, relax through the face. Close your eyes or just soften your gaze downward. We won't be here for much longer, so make every last second count. All right, yogis, it's officially time to start our good morning power yoga flow. For those of you who are just stepping into the online live class, my name is Stephanie, and today I'll be guiding you through. So we're going to start just in our seated position. I'm just coming off of my block here. Let's take a deep inhale together through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Wonderful. On the next inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale to the heart. One more, gather it all in. Inhale. And exhale, draw it all to the heart. Perfect. We're going to come to sit on our bottom with the legs uncrossed. Feet are slightly in front of the sitting bones with ankles parallel to the sitting bones. I'm going to begin by just taking hold of the backs of the thighs right in that knee pit area. finding my long and tall spine again. I'm going to begin to lean back, and as I lean back, my feet begin to lift up until they come parallel with the mat. So my ankles are actually straight out in front of my knees, toes are pointed, core is being squeezed, nice long spine. Take an inhale here, release the hands forward, squeeze everything, wake everything up. Feel everything coming towards the midline. Let's take a deep inhale. On the exhale, straighten the right leg down and bring it back up. Straighten the left leg down, bring it back up. On every exhale, straighten the leg slowly and bring it back up. Know you can always continue holding on to one leg at a time, just releasing it as it extends if you want just a little bit of assistance with this pose, but keep activating the core. The core is what's going to keep you up, and we're doing 3 more. Hold it all together, 2 more. Last one. And lower the feet down. Give yourself a big hug by bringing the hands underneath the knees and dropping the knee down. Feel this space being created in the back body as you push the spine back here. Tuck the chin in. Find 1 breath. Wonderful. We're going to find our boat again. So settling into your boat. I'll bring my block just as an example, but our next pose, don't even need it. Settle back into your boat, lift the legs, straighten the spine, release the hands. Squeeze the core, squeeze everything in. On the inhale, twist to the right. On the exhale, to the left. Keep the legs exactly as they are. We're just moving through the upper body and the core. Keep squeezing. Inhale one side, exhale the other side. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop the block, bring the soles of the feet together. Already, we're building some heat in the body. Just a notice right now as we flap the knees up and down, walk the sitting bones a little bit closer to the heels. Just notice where you're feeling your body warming up. Let it settle. Inhale deeply, knees all the way up. Exhale, soften them down, bend the elbows, fold a little bit forward. Inhale to release the feet, sweep them to the side, and we're going to come into our tabletop. Just straighten my mat here a little bit. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread those fingers nice and wide, and let's find some cats and cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, push into the hand, push right into this space between the shoulders, lift up. Inhale and exhale. And you can be creative with this. If you want to add on to your cat and cow, you can always bring the sitting bones down to the feet, bend the elbows, pull the heart through as you come into your cow pose. Push into cat and sit down. So we have a little body flow going on here, a little body wave, should I say. Find 2 more cat-cows in a wave or just stationary. And then return to a neutral spine. We're getting right into this, finding our downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, push into the hands, and lift the hips. We'll start by just walking our dog, dropping one heel down at a time. Push into both hands equally here. Keep drawing that belly button towards the spine, biceps in line with the ears. Breathe. All right, so similar to what we were doing in that cat-cow wave, we're going to do that in our downward dog. So moving from downward dog to high plank. So first I'm going to come into that cat spine as I push forward and lean my shoulders over my wrists. Bend into the knees, find that cow spine as I draw the hips back up into a downward dog. We're doing 5 of these, so 4 more. Inhale, lift up, cat spine. Exhale, bend the knees, hips up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 2 more. And back. Last one. And back. Sitting in your downward dog for a moment. Take a cleansing breath. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, lower to the knees or lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. We're going to find a downward dog. Feel free to move through table here. Inhale, exhale. Take a breath. Tilt the gaze forward and tiptoe into a forward fold right at the top of your mat. Crown of the head is down. Knees are always bent in our folds. Protect your back. Inhale, halfway lift. Back is flat, space in the back of the neck. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment here. Find a long, deep breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. High plank. Lower down to the knees and lower down onto the forearms. So first we'll take hold of opposite elbows, making sure that the elbows are right under our shoulders. Interlace the hands at the top of your mat. Tuck your toes under. We're coming into our dolphin. Inhale to lift up, maybe walking the feet a little bit closer. You can have a bend in those knees the whole time. We're gonna flow. Inhale, wiggle the toes back, chin over the knuckles. Exhale, step it in for dolphin. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, walk it in dolphin. Let's straighten one more time, finding our forearm plank here. Wiggling the feet all the way down, squeezing everything into the midline. We're gonna straighten our arms forward, drop the belly, and come into a sphinx. So elbows are still right under those shoulders, but the hands are released, palms down, fingers forward. Gaze is forward. Keep pushing the shoulders back, chest forward. Find one more breath here. And come back onto the knees, interlace the hands again, and let's release them. So we're going to come into our forearm plank without the hands interlaced. And the reason for this is I'm going to take my right hand towards my left elbow and find a side forearm plank. You can stack your feet one in front of the other or stack them one on top of the other. Inhale, we're going to switch sides. So cross the forearms over one another, come onto the other side. We're doing that again. Forearm behind one, come to the one side. And last time, come to the side and find your way back in a forearm plank. Hands can be interlaced here. Inhale, exhale, lower, coming into our sphinx. One last time. Elbows are under, shoulders. Find a breath here. Imagine you're drawing a line with your nose. You're keeping that chin parallel the entire time as we begin to look to the right, maybe towards our right foot. And back to center. Let's look towards the left and back to center. Tuck in the chest, lift the hips up, and let's find a child's pose. Toes to touch. Sink that heart between those knees. Reach the arms forward, but still ground the forearms and the elbows. Two more breaths here in our child's pose. Begin to walk the hands towards the knees, and let's stretch the legs out long on our mat. Sitting up tall and straight again, lifting up through the crown, bend the right knee, and let's interlace just over that right shin. We'll cross the leg over, and we'll use this grip to help straighten our spine even more. The extended leg will be flexed. Right hand comes behind right sitting bones. Reach the left arm up and then bend the elbow, bringing the elbow to the outside of the knee as you twist to the right. Now, if that doesn't feel good, you can always bring the elbow pit on the knee and hug the leg to midline. As you inhale, elongate the spine. As you exhale, twist a little deeper, even stretch the gaze a little bit further. One more. And back to center. Stretch the right leg out. Left leg is bent. We're going to cross it over. We always start by stretching out the extended leg and extending the spine. A lot of extension today. All right, left hand behind left sitting bone. Reach the right arm up, and we can bring the elbow to the back of the knee or hugging it around. Inhale, elongate. Exhale to twist. One more like this. Inhale, elongate, and exhale to twist. Coming back to center, uncross the legs, give them a shake, and come all the way down onto your back, bringing both the knees with you. And just rock side to side for a moment, one hand on each knee. We're going to open the knees wide like a book, and we're going to end off our practice in a happy baby. So we'll bring both arms between the knees, take hold of your ankles, and begin to shine the soles of your feet up to the sky. So we're bending the knees. The knees are in line with the ankles, so the ankles are right above the knees here as we draw the knees towards us. Have a slight bend in the elbow. Make sure that you're still sinking that tailbone down. The tailbone isn't lifting up. The head and shoulders aren't lifting up. Find 3 breaths here. As you slowly come out of this pose, lower the feet and bring the soles of the feet to touch one another. Finding a little diamond shape with the legs, open the hands up to the ceiling. And we're going to take a few minutes here to just relax. You'll hear me say this every class, that Shavasana is the most important part of our practice, our relaxation. This is where we get to absorb all the benefits of our poses, of our practice. So begin to extend one leg down at a time and find yourself in a short relaxation. Take about 3 to 5 minutes and just notice. Find gratitude. Reflect, what were the best parts of this practice? What felt the best? What felt really tough? How do you feel now? Give yourself this gratitude. Fill your body up with it with every breath. And as you stay here in your Shavasana, this is where I will leave you. The light within me honors and bows down to the light within each and every one of you. Namaste. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Stephanie. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again next week. Mwah! Enjoy your Shavasana.